Hey everybody, it's Brian Dixon from Live Where You Play RV. So excited to have this 2019 Adventurer 19 rear dinette to show you. This is going to be available for rent, and this is all part of an idea that I've had for years where we could get an off-grid capable machine to get us to the places that we love to go to. And most of that does not involve a campground. So this Canadian built rig is perfect for this because it's no bigger than a Sprinter van. This is 19 feet 11 inches from bumper to bumper. It also happens, because it's Canadian built, to be 4 seasons insulated. And we like that in Colorado because we like to do some backcountry snowboarding and stuff like that. But anyway, this idea of renting this out is going to be for outdoor people like myself who want to get places that don't involve a campground, do some boondocking. This particular rig will eventually have a 6-inch lift on it. We got some great all-terrain tires. It'll have a winch, but all these places that you want to go for your adventure, this is going to be it, because why spend time in a Class B with cramped quarters if the same 20 feet will get you 2 large sleeping areas, a full bathroom, and tons more elbow room. So I can't wait to get you inside. Let's go. We'll do a walk around first, and I'll take over with the voiceover tour. But come on, let's go. This is super cool. So starting our walk around, I do have to say the best feature of this truck is the maneuverability. It's only 19 feet 11 inches, in and out of a parking space very easily. You can see me parked next to a Dodge truck here where both of our tires are on the curb, and you can clearly see the truck extending past the edge of my bumper. So super maneuverable and super sturdy. This is built on the Ford E350 chassis V8, and same chassis they put ambulances on. And speaking of sturdy, we just outfitted it with some high quality all-terrain tires. These got us up Vail Pass in the snow, no problem. And as I did mention, we are going to do a 6-inch lift from WeldTec, which is out of San Diego. And you can see this truck, which is the same Adventurer unit out of Washington. This has a WeldTec lift, so we'll have plenty of clearance. Now, this won't be 4x4, but it will be fully capable. It's heavy in the rear. It'll have a winch up front. And the WeldTec guts underneath are going to give us plenty of clearance to get down those back roads. It does have an awning, which has some LED lights, and that's all automated. Walking around the side here, there is some storage. All the storage have magnets to hold the doors up, so you can keep your favorite lawn chair in there. We just added a very bulletproof bumper with a hitch. So you can see I put my mountain bike here, but this will be easily able to pull a utility trailer or even mount maybe some type of motorcycle on the back. Okay, let's go inside. First thing you'll see is the quality of workmanship in here, the nice woodworking. And the thing I like the best is that there's a rear dinette in the back of this. I've removed the table for this shot to show you the roominess. But the other great feature of the dinette are these huge windows. I mean, imagine being backed up to the beach. These are dual pane for that winter insulation, so it cuts down on condensation. But if you're not into the beach, you can also back it up and wake up in the morning to a scene like this, where you might be boondocking at the ski area and watching them clear snow in the morning. All right, back to our sink area. We got 2 big sinks and a backsplash. Our kitchen's well equipped with 3 burners on the stove. And you can increase your your counter space by adding these spacers here, covers. I think the wood is great in here. We got room here for trash. We got a 110 outlet. Soft closed doors, which are great. And we have an oven. And then there's a big drawer underneath that for even more pan storage. And above that, we have the light and the vent for cooking, and then a microwave. Remember, the microwave, the AC, and the 110 will all be running on a generator if you're boondocking, or obviously shore power if you're at a campground. But I can't say enough about the storage. I mean, it's awesome for such a small space, including, you know, these behind the deck storage there, and you can see there are seat belts here. So 2 seat belts on either side of this bench seat. If you have a baby seat or you have another passenger that's in the back while you're driving, it is capable. And then these windows become private and save on heat in the winter. And it's just a nice space, guys, to sit here and have dinner here. I'm going to do my little montage here on how this lagoon table comes down. And the table just sits in, and the 2 side cushions fill in the space. I'm 6'2", so you can see that I'm easily laying all the way stretched out. And then in the morning, you get up and put that back together if you indeed need both sleeping spaces. But super options on that table for moving it around. Like I said, it does come with air conditioning. If we will have a generator setup or package, so we'll talk about that. We haven't worked out all the details, but you know, the rig does have a furnace and an AC, and the furnace is propane, and then it does have 100 watts of solar, and you got a light switch there. You got some chargers. Obviously, the 110 outlets would only be working when the generator or the shore power is on. Got a dual gas or a dual fuel fridge, so AC or propane. Big freezer, stainless steel, Dometic large fridge. All your beer can fit right in there. And next to that, we have hanging closet. So it's pretty tall, and you can. It's got a hanger up top. And then more storage for pans. This will be fully, when it goes out for rent, you know, it will have pots and pans and linens and all that. We have 40 gallons of fresh water and 20 gallons of gray and 20 gallons in the black. And there's the awning control. I love the flooring in this too. All right, look at the bathroom. So a wet bath. And it's got everything you need. What I like most is it's got a big canopy, a big bubble up top. So I'm 6'2", and it brings in a lot of light, and I don't bump my head. That mirror will have storage behind it, and then you have your toilet. So up top, you can see the driving area, and then you pull this cushion back, and voila. It is a queen-size bed accessible by this little ladder. And look at how much room this has. I love this. It's got 2 windows for cross ventilation, including ventilation up top, which is closed off right there. And it's got some storage pockets back there. And it's just a great space. So this is where I would stay if I just had 2 people and leave the dinette untouched. So that concludes the tour of our rig. Thanks for joining us. And now I want to talk about your adventure. You know, what memories can you create out on the road? Could this be a scene in your windshield very soon? You know, check availability, check with us, whether it's summer or winter. We think we've put together a really unique product that can get you to some very unique places. So whether you're at the campground or boondocking, you know, this whole spirit of being on the road, this rig is perfect for. I love waking up in cool, different places. And, you know, seeing something different out my window when I wake up every morning. These are the reasons for these adventures, and these are memories that we'll never forget. And we want to share that with you guys. And we think this product is perfect. I mean, for example, look at this. This is south side of the mountain in Utah, at Point of the Mountain in Salt Lake City. I love to fly and paraglide, and I love beautiful vistas and memories with my son making breakfast. You know, sometimes just the very act of doing something simple like waking up and making coffee or making dinner with your significant other or your kids in a new place. This is the stuff that memories are made of. This is the juice, right? The je ne sais quoi, as we say. But we're all about adventure and outdoors, and it's ironic that we're on Outdoorsy now, but you know, we think it's a perfect match, and we hope you do too, and we hope you realize that we're offering something a little different than what everyone else is. So check our availability on Live Where You Play RV and join us. We'll talk to you real soon.